We know that our physical body, both internally and externally, has an impact on the perception of our confidence, especially in a Western business corporate world. There is an expectation of what confidence looks like. One of the previous speakers quoted Amy Cuddy, a video that I often include in my own trainings about the connection between the body and your presence and what people sense from you and what you sense from yourself. So just for a moment, turn the lights off. Did you feel a little collapse? Did you feel a little shrink? So I want you to take this exercise with you as you think about showing up places and you do feel that fear. Take a moment and play with this exercise and feel yourself filling up the space. It also has the wonderful ancillary benefit of breath and breathing. We need our breath, of course, for our voice. Without breath, there is no voice. If you were to blow all of the breath out of your body right now and then try and talk, you can't do it. Your voice needs breath. And the bigger the space, the more breath you need. So I invite you to play with this. And of course, breath also calms us. It centers us. Every religion, every sort of personal development practice, as we may call it, has an element of prayer, meditation, breathing, chanting. These are all ways to use our breath and our presence. So first is showing up, being courageous enough, daring enough to simply show up at the set event and do a terrible job. That's fine. We all have to get through those moments. And the second is to turn it up. So going beyond the fear, going beyond simply the basics of showing up, the next step is to turn it up. And lastly, and this kind of encapsulates what I've touched on already, is the idea of filling up. And I want to talk to this about in two different ways. Number one, filling up internally and filling up externally. The exercise we just did about filling up space, because as a young actor, you sometimes have big stages that you have to fill, both vocally and physically. People in the back have to be able to see you. So getting comfortable filling up space, right? There is all this space in this screen that I can fill up with my body, that I can use in the virtual space and of course in real life. We have space to fill up, and becoming comfortable filling up that space is a part of the practice of being a public speaker, getting comfortable in those spaces. So that's sort of the external idea of filling up the space beyond you. And then internally, I like to take a moment to fill up, one, with breath. I like to take a moment to